Have you ever sat down and watched He-Man and the Masters of the Universe and thought to yourself, what's Skeletor's deal, man? Why is his body blue and why is his head a skeleton? Well, I have the answer for that. I have pondered this theory for quite some time, and I think that it is completely accurate. I don't have an answer for why the body is blue. That's a theory that I've yet to come up with, but this theory is about his skull being why you can see his head as a skull, and that's because of his hood. That's my what I'm saying is that he has a cursed hood. And so I think what happened to Skeletor is that something he had a regular human body, and you can see by the insignia on his chest. I believe that isn't a Skeletor. That isn't like a crest of his. That's a lock. I think he's been cursed by this hood, and so it's locked onto his chest, and the hood. What the curse is that whenever you look through the hood, anything that you look through, it looks like a skeleton, and that's why his head looks skeleton. I suspect that if you were to get up close to Skeletor and look through his hood down at his body, the rest of his body would be a skeleton too. I think the hood is cursed, so when you look in the hood, everything appears like a skeleton, thus his head being a skull, and that there's no flesh on it. That would also explain why his body is still a normal body, because the hood is cursed. So he simply it's simply only covering his face. Imagine if that whole cloak was cursed and it went through his whole body, then we'd probably see a full skeleton. I think that works out for the best for him, so he can at least fight He-Man a little before he has to dip. But all in all, I mean, I think that makes the most sense as to why Skeletor is the way he is. I think his hood is cursed, and that way when you look through it, you see the head of a skull. That's really it. I just think that I think that's the case. The Skeletor theory.